On a bright sunny day in the middle of a lush green forest, there lived a lively little lizard named Leo. Leo loved to eat. His favorite pastime was catching bugs and munching on them all day long. The forest was filled with all kinds of insects, and Leo believed it was his personal buffet. One morning, Leo climbed up his favorite rock and spotted a swarm of flies buzzing near a tree. "Breakfast is served," he exclaimed, licking his lips. Without a second thought, Leo darted after the flies, snapping them up one by one. He didn't stop there. Beetles, grasshoppers, and even a wandering moth all became Leo's meal. By midday, Leo's belly was so full that he could barely move. He decided to take a nap under a shady tree. But as he tried to climb up the trunk to his usual resting spot, his legs gave out and he tumbled to the ground. "Ouch!" Leo groaned. "Why is this tree so slippery today?" From the ground below, a tiny voice chirped, "It's not the tree, Leo. It's your belly." Leo looked down and saw a small ant standing near his tail. It was Abby, the wisest ant in the forest. "What do you mean, Abby?" Leo asked, frowning. "You've eaten so much that you've made yourself too heavy to climb," Abby explained. "If you keep this up, you won't be able to move at all." Leo huffed. "I'm just enjoying the food the forest provides." "What's wrong with that?" Abby smiled patiently. "There's nothing wrong with enjoying your food, but eating more than you need can cause problems. Take my colony, for example. We ants gather just enough food to feed everyone. We share, and that way, no one goes hungry, and we always have enough." Leo rolled his eyes. "That's easy for you to say. You're tiny." Abby chuckled. "True, but even the biggest animals in the forest know when to stop. Do you see the lion eating every deer it finds? Or the birds eating every fruit in the trees? They take what they need and leave the rest for others." Leo thought about this, but wasn't entirely convinced. "But what if I get hungry later?" "That's why you eat just enough," Abby said. "If you eat everything now, there won't be anything left for tomorrow. And if you keep eating like this, you'll get too heavy to catch food at all." Leo sighed. "I guess I did overdo it today." Abby smiled. "Tell you what, why don't we make a deal? From now on, eat only what you need, and whatever you leave behind, I'll help store it safely in my colony. That way, you'll always have a backup for when you're hungry." Leo's eyes lit up. "That's a great idea." "Thanks, Abby. You're really wise for such a tiny creature." From that day on, Leo followed Abby's advice. He ate just enough to keep himself full and healthy, and he shared the rest with Abby and her ant colony. Not only did Leo feel lighter and faster, but he also made new friends in the forest. And so, the greedy lizard became a wise lizard, all thanks to a little ant with a big heart. Moral: greed can lead to trouble, but sharing and moderation bring happiness and balance.